This is the 2003 to 2004 New Jersey Transit Neoplan review. This is the Neoplan AN459, sometimes known as the AN460RC. They were built by Man Bus and Truck Company and were the second order of articulated buses for New Jersey Transit. 85 of them were ordered, 49 transit units numbered from 9501 to 9549, and 36 suburban coaches numbered from 9601 to 9636, and all ordered in a black and white paint scheme with blue, orange, and purple stripes. The design used to be much more elaborate when they first came, but reduced itself over time. 9501 to 9503 and 9601 are 2003 units, my year, whereas 9504 to 9549 and 9602 to 9636 are 2004 units. Not much is known about the history of this fleet, except that these buses were dominant in the garages of Hilton, Big Tree, and Fairview, respectively. There was a pilot demo Neoplan transliner for New Jersey Transit in 1986, numbered PA 9100, which was 60 feet long, to introduce the potential of purchasing this order. The 9500s were the city buses, which operated on the routes 13 and its variants, 39 and 70 out of Newark. The 9600s, however, were the more fancy variants, operating on the routes 128, 154, 156, 158, 159, and 321 to New York City, while giving you a coach bus experience. Let's discuss the features. These buses are epic. The D60HFs of New Jersey, basically. All 85 of these units had a puffed out front, doors with a total of 4 windows, black trimming on the top and white paint on the bottom of the doors, 9 windows on the left side and 8 windows on the right side, and a noticeable length disparity between the front and back of the bus. Since these buses were 59 feet and not 60 like their cousins at the Beeline system were, and since the dimensions between the front and back were changed specifically for New Jersey Transit, it created this difference we know today. Definitely makes a positive difference when dealing with turn radii, as the routes they served are known for turns along their routes. These buses are all high floor, so they have 2 steps. Their doors revolve inwards, kind of like the LFS's. Unlike the Beeline Neoplans, they do not have a black trimming all around the bus, but up to the vent in the back part. They all feature white backs with arching roofs to make for an incredibly unique design. A lot of times, due to age, the front signs no longer work, and the driver has to post the route on a piece of paper instead. The headlights are all horizontal, the wheels featured Alcoa rims, but have become dirty over time, or have been replaced with other rims. You can still tell that some have the Alcoa rims though. The coating systems are all digital, and they have a similar look to their HVACs as the D60HFs did. They feature 2 signs to display the route and destination. Due to their age and statewide usage, they are noticeably dirty and raggedy, as some would say, and they do rattle a lot when riding them. Here's a listen. 9500s have a similar look to them as the Beeline Neos did, but with less seats in the back. The New Jersey Transit Neos have 21 seats in the back, whereas the Beeline Neos had 27. The arch of the accordion gives it an old European train vibe to me. They can fit up to 40 standees. The 9600s have coach-style seats like the MCIs and luggage racks except at the accordion. They can fit 25 standees. They all have 49 seats in total, 24 in the front, 4 in the accordion, and 21 at the back. They all feature the Cat C9 engine with the ZF EcoMat 2 HP 602C transmission, which makes them have a growl, groan, and whine to them. Here's a listen. Hilton Garage was the highlight depot for this fleet, known for running on the Route 39 to Penn Station in Newark, and for their ability to successfully curve into the garage, making a lot of rail fans and transit fans lose their minds. Big Tree also bared these buses, and especially carried a lot of transferred units which had escaped from Hilton Garage towards the late summer of 2020. Fairview, forget it. Fairview was the prodigy depot with these buses, which always looked sharp at and around its garage. The last beacon of potential with these units, and the last chance for transit fans to fan them, myself included. Holding not just the unique 9600 coaches, but also 9501 to 9507 to boost the fleet in order to have enough coaches to meet the demand. And then even getting escaped units such as 9510, no, not that one, 9510, 9530, 9536, and others from both Big Tree and Hilton Garage, making for a maximum capacity of 43 Neoplan coaches. These models, believe it or not, were a recent endeavor for me. Pushed by many bus fans enjoying them over the summer of 2020 due to their imminent retirement, I decided to check them out on September 6th at Newark. Came in just in time to see 9511, 9514, 9522, 9546, and the noteworthy 9548 on the Route 13 out of Big Tree, which will later cease operations on September 19th. Glad I came in time. Afterwards, I wanted to ride the 9600s to get the best of both worlds, so I took a trip on September 13th to Bergen Line Avenue on Route 159, catching 9601 unintentionally. The ride was amazing and brought a massive quantity of excitement and joy to me on the heels of seeing an R68AQ for the first time. The $7 were worth it. At the same time, I just had found out that 9500s also ran out of Fairview Garage, which came as such a shock to me. I was like, what? 9505? That's not supposed to be here. But little did I know that they were there for a long time. I'd later check them out at 40th Street and Dyer Avenue after seeing videos at this location from older YouTubers. And I checked them out through October and also a little bit in December, seeing them in the day, at night, and in storms like Hurricane Zeta, getting different angles as they raced on the curved ramp and then onto the elevated road structure heading into Port Authority. I'm glad I was given the opportunity to see them, one last semblance of a D60 HF. I also got my last rides out of them on December 22nd and January 5th, 2021, respectively. Now, they are a faded memory as Newark, as they haven't ran there since late September, and though preserved for a moment longer at Fairview Garage, the last facility in the tri-state area to host this fleet, they are sadly ceased from here as well. A number that has faded over time from 85 Neoplan strong to a little more than 70, then to 38 or so at Fairview Garage from 43, then to the last 10 to 11 Neoplans left in operations there through December, to 0, all have sadly retired now, due to the replacement 2020 to 2021 Excelsior XD60s 20801 to 20910. Still weird seeing 5-digit fleet numbers. The way they retired was that they'd run until a certain time alongside the XD60s, then cease operations and let the Excelsiors fully take over. I give this fleet a straight 10 out of 10. Thank you for giving us all one more chance to relive our childhood memories. With that said, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and share. Please subscribe, stay healthy, and stay fruitful.